Yeah,
he's talking about work, by the way. Like, do you want to? Like,
yeah, work.
Not like, oh yeah, do you want to go snort some cocaine around the corner?
Yeah. Obviously, the last thing I remember for that night was like looking up at the stars, just trying to be weirdest shit.
The dirtiest.
The video you're talking about is on 227,000 views.
Oh my god. Hello, my people, my gorgeous, lovely, extremely amazing people. Welcome back to the Interlude podcast, the greatest podcast of all time. This is episode number 26.
Come on.
I am one of your hosts. My name is Spot on the Forehead Cal. Actually, where's it gone? My spot. Oh, it's hiding behind my hair. Spot on the Forehead Cal, Callum O'Rourke. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Welcome back. Also joining us today is...
Ty Lawrence in the car. I'm wearing a jumper, and I'm not sure if there's the right choice because I always get hot. So we'll see. Halfway it may come off, but hey, my name's Tyler Lawrence, another host of the Interlude. Great bow.
Special episode today. For many reasons, but one of the reasons, this is, fun fact, I believe, actually, our 100th video on the channel, which is amazing.
That's crazy.
Crazy times.
Episode 26.
Yes.
Weeks
100
in and out, fam. It's crazy.
And also, before we get into our special guest, you guys have seen the title and the thumbnail, so you know who's here. But before we get into it, we're gonna leave it suspenseful. We have we begged it for 25 episodes, and now we have a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Jeez. From the one and only Jess. She titled it 10 out of 10, amazing content. Chill, but so good. She said, great pastime when I'm on the bus or walking around the shops. None of the episodes fail to make me smile, and I'm always... I always am when I'm listening to an episode. No. It's okay. Thought I would catch up listening to them all. And I did, but I watched episode 17 on YouTube, and I'm glad I did. I never stick with podcasts, but I think I will with this one.
Come on.
Fucking hell, why can't I talk, man?
Can't read it.
Keep up the great conversations and stories, and wish you the best for the future of it. Going far, I can see it. Jess, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You're always there for us since streaming, and now onto Interview podcast. Absolutely love the support, and you're always there. I appreciate it.
Jess is a real one, really. She's
one. So our last episode, I don't know if you saw. If you're a real one, you probably did see it. It was in 360p for a very, very long time. It was very annoying. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't Levi's fault. It's just YouTube was fucking up still. 360p for the whole, for about, I think 72 hours. Yeah, 72 hours. It was 36p. 360p.
36p, that would be
and now we're up to standard, normal quality. Hopefully it doesn't happen the same with this video. You'll know if you're a real one. But yeah, we're actually going to get onto the main portion of why this episode is a thing today. The one and only. Yes. So today we have a guest with us. We've known him for a very long time. Sometimes you see him in a banana suit. Sometimes you see him in a chili suit. He supports the best team in the world, baby. And it currently has the best person, the best player in the world currently. He goes by the name Chunky but Funky Fella. He is HennersHG. Come on.
Thanks for having me, boys.
I love you. Oh my god.
Wow, that's crazy. So we've got the one and only Henners. Wait, Henry, how are you, bro? How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm splendid. Thank you for having me. It's an honour to be on.
It's bound to happen, to be fair.
Yeah,
I know, Ben and Bailey.
Of course.
Dogs bound to happen. Dogs are back.
Someone who did host a wonderful podcast.
Yeah.
It was great to see that you guys finally surpassed us.
Come on.
We've doubled your episodes, haven't we? Over doubled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have very much
easy.
Over. Yeah.
I can't even remember what number we were on.
What happened with that, or is that deep to talk about?
No, it's not deep at all. It was just...
If you didn't know, context, by the way, Henry, Jozzy, and Levi, our editor, hosted a podcast called... we stole him. Hosted a podcast called The Vibe Check back in the day. I think you got to episode 8, episode 9?
I have no clue.
Me and Tyler were both on the podcast as well, separate episodes. We had our own
Yeah.
interviews.
Oh shit.
So it was only right to bring you on as well. So yeah.
Let's have a look.
Jozzy
I
next.
can't remember exactly how many we got to in the end, but it was just I went back to uni. So did Joz. Levi, I think, just started uni. Like life got busy, so we ended. It was like just a mutual thing. Life got busy, and it was just one of the things that just wasn't really like no one really kind of was like, oh, let's get this going again, because it was just something we did for fun. Yeah. So it just kind of ended up not working out. It was weird because I don't actually remember. The strangest thing is I don't actually remember recording like any of the episodes. Like that is like just like
I remember my interview one. I remember that.
I remember mine. Because
I felt so nervous for that. I don't know why. I was like, I'm so underprepared for this, but I didn't need to be prepared. But are you nervous for today, Henry? Or
not really.
No.
Well, you're my friends. Like I don't have anything to be nervous for.
It's just
like,
a chat, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a chat.
It's chatting. You're
gonna
gonna
ask you a couple questions that we probably already know, but people may not know.
I can't see you asking. You know, I'm quite an open book, so like I don't really hide much.
Yeah. It's not a job interview. It's calm. You're safe in our hands, mate.
You're safe, mate. So to start off today, as you know, we love our questions. And I've had these questions prepared for quite a while now, so I'm hoping you guys are going to... I did it like 2 minutes before we start recording, so I'm a little bit scummy, but I think they're alright questions. So, I've tried to pick stuff about Henry that Henry may not know, but you might actually know the answers. I'm pretty sure... Out of all the questions we've done, because for some reason we ask questions that no one will ever be able to answer.
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever got a question right on the podcast for some reason.
I quite like that though. I think that's quite cool. I love those questions that just don't have an answer, or they do.
They have an answer, but they're just bloody hard.
You just don't know.
So I feel like
things.
today might be the day where we actually get a question that's correct, because if we don't, Henry,
that's a lot of pressure on me.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, you gotta know it.
Tyler, you ain't getting these right.
I get it.
You're right. What was Henry's? We all love a bit of Twitter. What was Henry's first tweet? I've got an option of 3. I've got to pick between 3 options. So that's what I'm saying. It could be. Cool. We could get a winner.
Cool.
The first one is: anyone got a toilet roll guy? I need a plug. The sideward eye emoji.
That's the thing. I think.
The next one is: check out the documentary I made in December. And the third one is: my butt itches.
Wow. Okay.
Which one is it, lads?
The thing is, because that tweet is probably not from that long ago. Because I recently...
I'll give you a clue. Your latest tweet was literally last year. It was 2020.
What? Oh man,
not your first tweet. Your first tweet.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I deleted all my tweets, because someone found. No, it wasn't like. Do you know when you look back through history? I'm like,
Facebook, bro. Facebook's
crazy.
I was tempted to do Facebook, but as I said, I did this 2 minutes before we started, so I was like, let's just go to it.
I actually have,
because I knew you deleted your tweets, so I was just like, let's just go to it.
Okay, before you go, because you may actually know, I want to say, I know you love your film. So I want to say, but I ain't heard you make a documentary. Like you ain't ever said.
Fam, he studied at uni. He made.
I know, but like, I don't think you've ever come to us and be like, "Yo, check it out." Do you know what I mean?
True.
See, I think I just.
I'm just gonna say 2. I'm gonna say the documentary. But I don't remember you ever coming to us and be like, "Yo, I've made a documentary."
You're doubting yourself, so do you want? It's your chance to change it.
No,
I think I made. The thing is, I made this documentary, which is the one I think it is. I think I made it in first year, which is a long time ago. So I don't think it's a documentary.
That one. No shit.
So I think this was the whole toilet roll thing would have been with COVID as well, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's why I would have tweeted that. So that would have been around COVID.
I need a plug.
But my butt itches. I don't think even I would have gone, because I tweet some stupid stuff when I'm a bit bevved and I just kind of tweet whatever.
Yeah.
But have I ever tweeted my butt itches? I don't think I ever have.
Do you know what I found was quite funny as well when looking through your Twitter is that like on New Year's you tweeted like something crazy. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't crazy. It was something like really deep, like let's go get this bread this year and stuff like that. And then like on the 1st of January, it's like, sorry if I tweeted anything embarrassing. I was a bit drunk last night. The shift between them.
What are you saying, bro? I think I did that documentary a lot later, but I have made quite a lot of documentaries. Sorry, I hit my soundboard by accident. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I hit my soundboard by accident. I'm gonna go with my butt itches. I'm gonna go with my butt itches. I don't think I have.
my
for real?
itches.
Yeah, I don't think I've tweeted that, but I
Okay, so the
could be my
answer
documentary though.
is. Okay, I can actually confirm. One of you is correct.
That's gonna be Tyler. I know it's gonna be dog.
Nah,
it's gonna be
my butt
documentary.
itches, bro. Come on.
The answer is. Check out the documentary I made in
do it,
December.
man.
So Tyler finally got one right, mate. Lovely.
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
What documentary was
the
it?
Which one was it?
Do you know?
the board game
not-
one, was it?
Yeah, but I made that in first year. Like I made that.
It said it literally, the tweet was, check out this documentary I made in December.
Yeah, because I would have. I don't know. I don't know.
The anyone got a toilet roll guy? Need a plug? That was your next tweet after that. So that was your second tweet.
Solid.
Which is a funny tweet. And then my butt itches, I just made it up. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think I ever tweeted. I don't think I'd have tweeted that.
That's jokes.
So yeah.
Shit. Well,
But yeah,
there
you
go.
reckon you made that in
time
first
in
year?
history.
I think I know for a fact I made that in first year. Yeah, I made that.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't have made that. I must have made that in second year. I know I did. Sorry, yes, I made that in second year.
That's a no.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my timeline of my uni is just kind of mixed.
Exactly. So how's life in general been at the moment, currently?
Currently?
What you been up to?
Nothing. It's really boring. I don't think that's the answer that you wanted, but that's the truth.
No, that's calm. That's calm. It was your birthday
Life-
recently. What happened on your birthday?
I had COVID, so nothing. I didn't do
Did
anything.
you actually? Well, I didn't know this.
I know. So I got COVID after I came back from Boardmasters. So then I had to isolate for 10 days. And during that isolation of 10 days, my family got COVID. So I wasn't allowed out for another 10 days, really.
Jesus
so
Christ.
I wasn't allowed out. But up until, recently, my life was very busy. But currently, as we speak, nothing.
Kind of just still.
No, just been chilling.
Yeah, just been chilling. I've been applying for lots of jobs.
Yeah.
Trying to get that full-time job.
That's the thing,
I want to pursue a job in my career that I got a degree in. But obviously, it's quite a competitive market to get a
Is that
job.
what's scary now? Was it like, because you've left uni now, uni's done, you're no longer in education, which you've been in for the majority of your life,
It's crazy.
most part of your life, just not in education. So what now? Do you not ever get scared about that? Because that freaked me out. I'm not ready for that.
He's
I've got
in it
that in
right
2
now,
years.
so I mean, you kind of you have to just deal with it, innit?
I don't think it's
Yeah.
really hit me yet because this is the kind of time where summer holidays vibes. So I think when my brother, I think when he goes to uni because he's doing a master's, I think when he leaves and that will really sink in that I'm just kind of
going anywhere.
That's it. I have nothing to go back to because in my head I'm always oh yeah, I'll apply for this job and I'll get the job and then I'll go and start my life somewhere else. But it's not that's not how life works.
Yeah.
So I'm always kind of on the edge of. I'm thinking I've got
that in
something
literally
going on.
2 years, and I'm
You got time. You got time to figure it out. It's fine.
yeah. I've got time, so
I figured out what I wanted to do. Because when I think at the point that you're at now, I had no clue. I just know I want to do TV, but it's the whole thing is so broad of what you can do.
Yeah.
And
100%.
over uni, I've realised what I really enjoyed doing and what I really hated doing.
Really narrowed it down. Yeah.
So, narrowed it down.
But that's the place
And
to do
now
it, I swear.
100.
You have those
Yeah,
3
yeah,
years
yeah.
to be uni's quite general and you get hella topics in it, hella subjects in it, and you can kind of pinpoint what exactly you want to do and obviously what you said, what you don't want to do. And then you go into the real world and you're cool, I specialize in this, I only want to do this because I'm good at it and I enjoy it. And the rest is nada. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
What I'm loving about uni right now is that first year all my modules got picked for me based on my course and I went through that. But now I'm second year, I actually got to pick a couple of my I'm actually now creating my course, picking out little
I
different
got to
modules
do something similar, and it's just first year they kind of chuck everything at you just to see what sticks. I quickly found out what I didn't like. I went into uni going, I really like editing. I love, because obviously I used to think YouTube videos back in the day, so I was I love editing, it's a lot of fun. Not anymore. rest in peace. Like, I respect I have a lot of respect for editors.
Big up, Levi.
Just big up Levi. Anyone who
Big
can
up,
just sit down and just like grind and just look at it. And the hardest bit is like when you're an editor, and this is what I did. Like, you create your vision how you see it. But you're literally just a cog in the machine where it's not your vision, because some producer will come over behind your head, or some director, and he'll go, I want it like this, I want it like this. So you spent hours producing this beautiful timeline, and then someone comes over and goes, I don't like it like this.
Your work,
change
though,
it.
It's your work, but it's not your work.
Which is why when I make YouTube videos, I enjoy the editing process of those YouTube videos. And when I've shot the content myself, I don't mind editing it, because like I'm the guy, I'm the person who's like, done the whole vision, done the whole thing. But in first year, I really did not enjoy being like, I want it like this, I want it like this. And you have a say. You can be like, oh, I think we should do it like this. But realistically, you're getting paid just to do what they want. I don't really enjoy that.
Yeah. Understandable.
No, yeah. That's understandable, 100%. So how did you find like the whole uni experience in general though? Like, what was the goods and the bads about it? About going
I really
like social as well,
enjoyed
like, everything about it.
So I really enjoyed uni. I think it was definitely the right thing for me to do. Socially, I had a really good time, but also like really struggled at points. So, definitely, COVID wasn't like a fun part of uni. Having like the end of uni really soured the experience of it for me. And I think a lot of third years who've just graduated can say the same.
So my sister's like whole graduation and everything just got like completely ruined. So
yeah. So like I'm in contact with a lot of people I go to uni with, and a lot of them. Because obviously when we did Boardmasters, working for Boardmasters, we spoke to a lot of them, and a lot of them were like, oh, I'm so happy uni's over and stuff. But I was like, you're only saying that because of COVID. Yeah. But like, I absolutely, like, there was days where like I'd wake up like just wanting to like learn and do shit, because I loved my course and like I loved what I'm doing so much. And I've never had that when it comes to education. Like, I've always hated it. So having that, like, obviously COVID and kind of being stuck behind a screen, it's not as fun. I like doing stuff like hands-on, like shooting stuff. So when it got changed to write a video essay about Countryfile, not really what I'm here for. Like,
especially with your course as well. If it is like hands-on and you actually got to do shit like physically, to have that transition go into just like in front of a screen, or just in front of a screen on Zoom and write about it. Yeah. That's dead.
Are you a bit more of a kinesthetic learner then? Do you have to like get up and do stuff?
100%. Like, I need to be doing stuff. 100%. I just love kind of like, this is what uni is really great for, is that I discovered what I love doing, which was working with people to create things. Like, I love the whole creative process of like creating things. Like, I was talking to Tyler last night about an idea I had that which is I think perfect for Tyler. But obviously I just love creating things. I think it's a lot of fun. And like the same with the interlude. Like, I guarantee that when it's like the idea of like you're looking at it, you're like, I've made that. That's my baby. Like, and you're just proud of it, and that's something that I love.
Yeah. This is definitely our baby. It's like a unpaid job that we love. That's pretty much what it is.
Well, I've always said that, like, if you're doing something you love, the money won't matter, because you're getting the enjoyment from it.
We don't really care, to be honest. Like,
exactly.
Essentially, I think I've said this before. Like, essentially, we're investing, so we're losing money.
At the moment, we're losing.
We pay Levi. Obviously, it has to be done. We're not necessarily making money from this. We are small, but it's because we love it. It's why we do it. And certain things need to be like, you just need to invest in certain things to get the kind of end result you want.
If you're passionate about it and you're willing to invest, then that's all that matters. Like,
I think what you guys have done is incredible. I always envy your guys' graphic work and like how it all looks. Like, it's very, very well made, and it's all very like I've not watched, but like you kind of look at I look at a lot of people's content, and like a lot of people's, like, if it's like a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber, or even if it's on like TV. This can sound not snobby, but like, obviously, because I've done the degree and like I know what I'm looking for, like I can really tell when something's like high quality or not. And it gets really frustrating when you like look at a product that someone puts out on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and it gets hundreds of thousands of views, but like when you look at it, you're like, that's just rubbish. Like, what's going on?
And you got the people that actually put loads of effort and time into something, and it just doesn't reach the same.
I always thought, like, you know, when like streaming as well, you see like, I don't know, just a big streamer, yeah, and like no graphics, just like camera. Maybe headset mic.
Example.
SUC, yeah.
Oh my god,
biggest streamer in the bloody world, and he just literally has his camera
big
as the camera.
I think he uses a mic. But it's like, I think it's a C920 as well. Maybe it's just like a little webcam, pretty dead quality or same quality, and it's just like, that's crazy.
That's how you know it's all about the personality.
That
must make you feel so good. Like I'm out here with like the DSLR and the trying to grow and make yourself look good, but like that's just all personality. If you can just sit there like with the most
with
basic
Twitch, it's either personality
stuff.
or being sick at a game, I think.
Yeah. No,
you do get the other side of it where like I know a lot of people, well not a lot of people, but I know people who have put like a couple of grand into like their setups and like all their camera work, but like you watch their streams and I'm like, that's worth. Yeah. Like if you're just not like that interesting person, you can't capture an audience. Yeah. Then like you can have like the world's greatest setup, and if you can't hold an audience, then what's the point? There's a point where like I probably could hold an audience, not anymore. Had a lovely probably like 2-week period where I may have been a good streamer.
You were banging, you were banging.
But I kind of I fell off a little bit. I got very preoccupied.
I feel like the podcasters make our work ethic change. We've always been like hardworking people, but like when it comes to things like streaming or something like that, with me and Tyler, we was always just like, we could do it if we missed it. It's calm, like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But with the interlude, me and Tyler's number one thing we always say is like, we will never miss a week.
Yeah,
like
I get so stressed, man. When
I've got one of the busiest weeks of my life this week. I came back to the flat today just to stay today, just so we could record the podcast. That's why I'm here.
Wow,
so yeah. So like
consistency.
We
is
never
key.
miss it. Yeah. We've got to stay consistent. We won't miss a week.
Yeah.
If we do, you know, something very wrong must have happened for us to miss a week. Like something serious must have gone down for us to miss something.
100%.
So yeah.
It's very like, this is something that I'm really struggling with at the moment. It's a bit of it's like completely not different, but like I'm trying to, because I have nothing in my life at the moment. Like I literally wake up and all I have to do is walk my dog, and that's like the only thing I have to do every day. So I'm trying to figure out and make things for me to do to try and keep into that routine, because there was a point definitely during COVID, which has caused this, was I'd wake up and all I had to do was stare at a wall because I had nothing to do every day. There was nothing. There was just, that's why I started streaming and making YouTube videos again, was to give myself something to do.
Yeah, that's why we did this, bro. We started this because we had literally nothing else to do.
It's something I need to get back into. Is that like I wake up and I'm trying to wake up earlier so then I can like exercise a bit and try and then produce content. Like at the moment I'm making stupid little silly TikToks, but it's still just giving me.
Hold up, they bang.
We'll get onto that. We'll get onto that. But yeah,
but like it's giving me something to do, and it's giving me something to do. And then with that, I know FIFA 22 is releasing soon. I'm gonna try it and do something completely different, and just like stream a lot of FIFA 22. And obviously, it's a whole different audience.
How much has been said about FIFA 22? Is there a lot of stuff you know about it or no? Because if there's not, every time a new little announcement or like teaser or something for FIFA 22 comes out, post it on the TikTok, bro.
Be that guy to be
be that guy.
It's hard because a lot of people do that. A lot of people make that kind of content.
How's with every game?
Like
GTA updates, Minecraft, every game. So
at the moment, they're slowly releasing all the card ratings. So like a lot, I uploaded one today where it was like this. It was of Eder Militao, who's the Brazilian centre back for Real Madrid, and his card is just fucking nuts. It's like an 82 rated with like 83 pace, 82 defending, 82 physical. Like you just know it's going to be abuse to like hell. So I posted a quick TikTok about that, but it hasn't done very well.
That's okay. I posted one today as well, mate. It hasn't really. I think it's about 80 views or something at the moment.
For me, anything above like 10 views, I'm like, do you know what? Someone's watched it, and that's what that
means. Take it in,
We've done it, yeah.
For how it took me to make, you know.
Yeah, true. But back to your uni stuff. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's alright. It's all good. What would you say? Your course in general, so you finished your whole course now. 3-year course, I'm guessing?
So I did a foundation year in media.
Did you foundation as well? Oh shit.
Yeah, well, I did do the best at A-level. I don't know. I didn't do very well at A-level, I did a foundation year which I was told was because I'd really, really struggle going straight into first year. And I just didn't learn anything in foundation year because I already knew it all.
Foundation uni, that's like, you might as well just throw yourself in it. It's because uni's so much different. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna.
Well, someone was like, you basically get first year twice because obviously I do your foundation year, which literally meant nothing, and I did all my work and just basically had a great time. So my first year at uni, I basically just like go out and socialize, and then at the end of the week before the hand in, just do the work. Because it was just like nothing.
Kinda easy,
especially like I say this to a lot of people, and they probably like, I probably shouldn't say this for like what I do, but what I actually do is really quite easy. Like, but I think that's just because I find it incredibly easy. Sometimes I get it wrong, but like if you're not good at something, I don't know how to put this. Hold up.
No, 100. Say it. If you're good at something, then
like I find it really. It just clicked and it just worked, and I just get it. Yeah. So I just found it really easy because I got it. Yeah. And then there were some people in my course who just couldn't understand it, and I would never say that. I was like, oh, because I hate the people who are always like, oh, it's so easy, man. What the hell? Like,
I
hate those people. But in my head, I was that guy. In my head, I was like, oh, it's so easy. What's going on? But I'd never like publicly say it because
if you're good at something and you found your thing that clicks, and fair.
I was happy I did. I was happy I did because I was.
A lot of people struggle to find that. So
I thought I was going to do computer science.
Oof, same.
And
same
coding.
Same actually,
Same.
Yeah.
I took my GCSEs and I was like, nah, I'm good.
I took it for an A level, realised I absolutely like hated coding with like a passion. I was like, I just hate it, I don't like it. And then doing a foundation year in media was kind of an out for me. And then I went and did it, and I loved it.
Did you do your foundation in the uni you went and spent 3 years in?
Yeah, so I went to did my first year at Solent in the foundation year, and then did 3 more years.
Nice.
And then I stayed in Southampton
essentially
for 4 years.
Essentially a 4-year course,
It was great. I had a great time.
I did think that you were there for a while. Okay, but
they held me back for 4. They held me back for a year. That's what really happened.
That's all good. Look where you are now. You're shining. What's one message you take away from uni experience for anyone that's about to start uni or not sure what they're going to do when they leave? Like, what's one good message you say uni's taught you? When leaving it.
I think this obviously not helps, but obviously this was also caused by coronavirus. But I think you really need to like live and appreciate the moment that you're in, and to really like look around you and go like, I have so many things I can do. The world is completely open to me, and the course I want to do, and just take every single possibility you can and do it. And especially just like meet as many people as you can, like just socialize. Like if someone's a dickhead, there's like 20 other people around the corner who are probly lovely.
True.
Like don't get fixated on the people. Like this is something I regret. I really fixated on people that I tried to make people happy who didn't like me, and I spent so much time thinking about it, and I really regret it, and I really wish I just kind of went, if you don't like me, that's fine. I'll never speak to you again once we leave uni. Literally. Let's go make a best friend for life. Like, and I really wish I did that a bit more. So that's, if I could give anyone advice going to uni, if someone's a dickhead, just fuck them off. Just go meet someone else. If someone says, do you want to do something? Just say yes. Like, just do it. Unless it's something stupid.
Unless
but like,
it's,
He's talking about work, by the way. Like, do you want to? Like,
work.
Not like, do you want to go snort some cocaine around the corner?
Obviously, like, but there was times where like people would be like, oh, do you want to just like go to the pub? And I'd be like, oh, nah, because I wasn't feeling up for it.
Got a good.
Oh, come on.
Gotta love a good like, pub, mate. There we go.
This is the thing. Like this is something I really regret, and obviously looking back, like I would. There's a point where
so you're talking about like taking up more opportunities, like meeting people, socializing.
meet people, more socialize, and then like especially like any work experience, like that's the one thing employers care. I'm lucky.
The word my uni throw around, say to us a hell of a lot is networking. Networking is any industry you want to go to. If you're at uni or studying or doing whatever, and you want to, that's the profession you want to go into. Networking, right? Talk to people, because then they'll go on to do something and be like, oh my god, I remember this person who was like really sick. Honestly, they were my friend. Bring them in.
I honestly think that's the way of life currently. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I was to take a gap year, which I'm obviously not, I'm going into uni in a couple weeks, but if I was to take a gap year, I think networking would be like the best thing for me. I'd probably do better, honestly, because I feel like in the year of 2021, to know someone who can do something is the best thing, because then that person goes, that person does this, they're sick at it, check him out, check her out, and then so on and so on and so on. Word of mouth is amazing. I think it's great.
I bring it up again, but the reason I did filmed the movie Ophelia when I did that was because I did these little shows, like these little productions, with my local theatre group. The person who ran it, their friend was an agent who was scouting, and she was like, we've got some talented people, come watch one of the shows. That's how I got found, and that's how I got the film, and that's how I keep doing auditions, just because they were like, come along and watch, and they watched and scouted me, and that's literally it's literally just. And I wouldn't have got that opportunity if I wasn't with that little group and knew the people who knew the agent, who knew the people that they could give me auditions and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So just talk to anyone, man. You don't know who knows who.
The amount of
what's that thing that people say that you've only got like 3 connections to the Queen?
8 degrees. It's like 8 degrees.
I've heard many variations.
You're always like 8 steps away from anyone in the world.
8. I said 3. yeah.
Oh, it's 8.
Is it 8? Yeah.
I think it's like if you talk to like 8, like just talk. 8 degrees.
I think it's like famous people as well, not even just the Queen.
Just anyone, bro. Anyone.
Just like yeah.
Well, they say that you're only 8 steps away from the Queen. Like,
really?
If you talk to the 8 right people, obviously you get people who like don't know anyone, but you can talk to 8 people. Like, so let's say I talk to my dad and he knows someone, and who he knows someone, and they know someone, and they know someone. You'll eventually get to
8 times to the Queen.
Anyone. Potentially the Queen. Yeah.
Could do. That's crazy though.
The amount of work I've got from just networking, and then also it's just being a nice and good person, because especially in my line of work, I don't know if it's as much of you guys, but people want to work with people they like you could literally be the world's greatest like camera operator or like sound artist. It's not sound engineer is the word I was looking for, but if you're a dickhead, they won't hire you because they just don't want to work with a dickhead. So like I got loads of like opportunities, especially like football related ones, because I think they enjoyed working with me. And then same with the festivals. I was the only one who went to more than one festival because I literally went because they liked me and they knew that I was a big team player.
Yeah,
love that.
That really made my day when I was told that as well. So that's what I got sent a lovely message about it, and it was like,
was it easy getting
into an advice episode?
Literally, was it easy getting that Boardmasters job? Was it like from uni, or was it from like?
Yeah, so it's easy in the fact that my uni does it every year.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to explain? Do you want to explain what the job was and like what?
So I was a camera operator and director at Boardmasters, and you know they're called jumbotrons, with the big screens on the side of the stage. What we were filming was going straight on those screens.
Right.
So around like I think it's like April time, they put out job applications through the uni, and it's basically just the uni. So like the uni take a crew out, and they take the OB van, which is the outside broadcasting van, and then a camera crew. And basically what you have to do is you have to rig all the cameras up and all the gear up on one day, and then you have 3 days of filming the festival, and then you take all the equipment down, and then they take a crew out. I think there was 20 of us for Boardmasters, and then for Festival there was like 14. There wasn't as many.
I saw the pictures. It looked insane. Was it?
It was nuts. Like, it's a lot of fun, and that's the thing. I was like, I weren't getting paid
for free as well.
Yes, so we weren't getting paid, but we could go to the festival.
Yeah.
I did some outrageous things which I've never done at a festival because of that opportunity.
You met Easy Life, fam.
I met Easy Life.
That.
Yeah.
I saw the picture. That's so sick.
That's hard.
I was chilling backstage. So this also works with networking, and I was saying about being nice. I knew for a fact if you're nice to the security, you can do anything you want. If you're nice to security guards, you can do anything you want. Not like dodgy, but like Gorillas. So the Gorillas had a closed off set, and they did this for Fatboy Slim as well. Best of all, closed set. You had to have a special wristband, but we weren't allowed on stage. I spent the whole time being nice to security. I walk up stage to get some like earplugs. They just opened the gate and let me straight in. And I was like, walk straight on stage. I was backstage for Gorillas, backstage for Fatboy Slim. It was insane. Wow. For Gorillas, though, I was a bit worried. The stage manager, so the guy who was in charge of the whole stage, obviously he knows where everyone should and shouldn't be. He came up to me, and I was like, and then he was like, He was like, you shouldn't be here. And I was like, oh, and he was like, I'm only kidding. Just keep your head down. And I was like,
Oh shit.
oh, thank God for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just goes. If you're nice to people and people like,
Yeah.
if you just treat people nice, you get away with things. And you can go backstage to the Gorillas, and that was
That's hard.
absolutely
And
insane.
meet Easy Life.
That's hard.
Yo, if you're nice to people,
Yeah.
you get to meet Easy Life. That's
I
what
also met. I've met Mr. Tumble as well. I met Mr.
you
Tumble.
said this, bro.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my
I
idol
met.
right there.
I met.
That's my idol.
I can't remember if it was Dick or Dom. I met one of Dick or Dom's. I met the Wurzels. I met Lorcana.
Wow.
I got a picture of
Lil
him,
Kana.
but that's still 16
He
years.
was a really cool guy. He overheard a really embarrassing story about me as a kid, and that was really fun. He was laughing at me, then I had a chat with him about it. So that was great. Yeah.
Man.
It was
That's
very
It must
cool.
be so sick that you can do stuff like this now, though, as well. Because I'm guessing COVID
very
messed you
cool.
up with like getting work opportunity and stuff while you was at uni.
Yeah. So obviously we had a year of just like nothing,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
everything just opened up all at once. So I just went and said yes to everything. And some of the things I got asked to do them because, especially the football ones, they knew that I wanted to like work in the football industry. So they asked me to do them because I'm the one who knew the most about like football. Because they got one person to do directing for football who had never watched a game of football in his life, and like he was trying to do like close-ups the entire match. And like the entire chat was like, bro, we can't see anything. Like, stop doing these like tight zoom ins of the ball. Like we want to.
Yeah.
It was a bit nuts. But yeah, it was great with COVID opening stuff up. It's a bit weird now because obviously I'm not with the uni. I've still talked to some of the people at the uni, and they've kind of like, I have like a few things potentially lined up if COVID allows it. But at the moment, I'm kind of jobless. So
Yeah. It's right, man. You'll find your way. I'm sure. You're doing big things at the moment. I know it wasn't paid, but like,
I think
still
I'll
met
get,
people.
I'll get on my feet somewhere, and at some point it'll work. It always does.
I'll just hear someone talk. I'm not going crazy.
Mr. Mumsy. Mr. Mumsy. Speaking loud, you know, as you do.
But yeah, all right. I've got
something funny.
Yeah, I've got something funny. I wanna say to you. So, you always say.
Always.
So you were talking about your social life at uni, yeah, and how much you loved it and taking the opportunities to go out and stuff. You always say to us, always have said,
Always.
you guys don't know what like real drinking is. You should come on a night out with me. You should come drinking with me. I'll show you a good night out. Right, all right then. What's your craziest night? What's
What's my
Tell
craziest
us.
night?
craziest night out?
How
during uni?
does it? Oh, actually,
Where
no,
things
but
just
I
got beyond messy. Just
I was
horrible.
gonna. I'm not a big drinker at the moment, and I'll put my hands up and say like I cannot take my alcohol anymore as nearly as good as I could. Like I've definitely.
I'm actually getting
taking
better.
a hit.
That's a lie.
My tolerance.
Me, Tyler, and Marley went out the other day, and I had one drink, and I was like, "Oh,
My tolerance is gone.
Feel it.
I was having some drinks on Discord for my birthday, and we tried to make the drinks as strong as we used to make them at uni, and it just went badly. So my craziest
your
night.
craziest night out was on Discord.
No, not Discord. Not Discord. My craziest night. The one that always comes to memory was Halloween on first year. So we had a house party or a flat party because I think it was absolutely pissing it down with rain, and like all the clubs were like fully booked, and we were like, do you know what? We're just having a massive like house party. I think we went to an event later in the week anyway. So we were drinking like from 8 or whatever, like doesn't really matter, like pre-drinks, and I just steadily just kept drinking more and more and more. And I got really drunk, and this will see you know people for 2 months, but because you're drunk, like I was like, I've known these people for like 2 months, but I'm saying like, I love you, man, like, oh, we're gonna go, like, and said all this like dumb shit.
We're gonna take over the world, man.
I think everyone started to like come down a bit, so someone was like, oh, let's just like, because we wanted to keep it going, but obviously everyone was getting slowly a little bit sober. And this was probably about just hit midnight, and then we just like everyone just started doing like shots, so everyone was just shotting shit, and like especially a lot of the girls just couldn't do it, so like some of them like went out and stuff and just like went back to bed. The bit where I probably went over the edge was another kind of how do I put this, something else came into my system of, I don't know how it did, but some herbal.
Oh right.
Some herbal
tea, mate.
Herbal tea came into my system, and you know, I'm not a big drinker of the herbal tea. I never really was before uni. I had a bit here and there.
Scuff, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did a big lot of herbal tea.
Yeah.
And had my first ever white tea.
Oh, white tea, yeah.
Had I was extremely. I smoked a lot of weed. I was really drunk and I got absolutely baked off my tits. Yeah. And then like it was the first time I was like properly like really high, and I just got I was really drunk, really high, and with these people I've known for 2 months, just talking the absolutely weirdest shit. And I think I ended up like getting lost at like, not lost, but I ended up like lying like face up looking at the stars with this like not random girl, she was my flatmate Rosie. Like not like that. In like the grass at the back of our uni accommodation, and like I don't even know how I got there. And then so the last thing I remember for that night was like looking up at the stars, just trying the weirdest shit.
The dirtiest.
I was whispering the illest shit. No,
look at the stars.
I was just chatting like absolute nonsense. I was actually talking absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
And then I ended up obviously going to bed. I wake up and I was very ill. I was very hungover.
Yeah.
And then I go into my bathroom and like just a lot of vomit. And I just don't remember like throwing up. There's a lot of vomit everywhere, like a lot of vomit in my shower. And that's probably the drunkest and highest I've ever been. That's probably
Love a bit of self-incriminating on the interlude. So after that, we're gonna take a break into trying to say what we
the
usually say.
highly anticipated section of a whole entire podcast.
Fingers.
It is Thing of the Week.
Ooh. Levi, roll that blue clat animation right now. I swear to God, you better roll it right now.
Do you know what? I was having a chat with Levi, I think yesterday, and Levi goes, "I hate the fact that Cal goes roll the animation because listeners don't actually hear that. They don't see no animation. So you're like, roll the animation, and it's just like music, and that's it." So this whole time you've been saying, roll the animation.
Do I stop now?
Nah, it's too late now.
I can't really stop now, can I?
Is that surely that force? Oh no, because obviously, listen. Sorry, I'm caught. Yeah.
They just get confused. What can I say instead?
Nah, keep it.
Think about it.
It's set in stone now.
If you're a listener, that's that one little bit that you can't relate to, but it's okay. It's fine.
It's calm.
You're good.
But yeah, thing of the week. Let's do it.
Tyler, want to kick it off?
Yeah, let me just quickly have
I had one, but I've forgotten it.
Okay, I got a thing of the week. So this very coming up to the beginnings of a new life for me. First year uni. Literally just be preparing for that. Really getting all my email, getting everything sorted. I've currently
big stuff.
Yeah, literally got made a fucking a group chat. And everyone says, "Oh yeah, Tyler, you're so organized." I was like, I just want to know who's in my course, really. But I've made a group chat with just like everyone who said they're going to be doing graphic design in September at my uni. I'm just chatting, planning meetups already.
Bro, I'm so jealous. I feel like this is me like 4 years ago. It's such a flashback, man. I'm just so jealous.
Sorted, really. That's about it for me. Just like I'm literally waiting for uni now. That's literally what I'm waiting for.
Same. We start on the same day. I start second year. I can't wait. 27th, my guy.
That's late.
It is late.
Yeah.
I spoke to someone the other day, and they're starting on the 4th of October. That's the first day.
What the hell?
Yeah. I moved into my uni, I think, on the 14th of September, which is like the Thursday, and then the uni started like the Monday afterwards. I think like the 16th or 17th.
Yeah,
I think we started very early for uni because I think most unis start in like end of September, October.
My uni time's short. Like I broke up for uni this year. I broke up for uni so early. Like I've been off for summer for like 5-6 months.
I
think we broke up end of May. Start of May even. We had like 1 week in May and that was it. We were done. Our last hand in was July.
I think mine was May. I broke up at like April, May. Crazy. All right, brilliant. So you got uni for Tyler. My thing of the week is actually happening tomorrow, so it's technically not. Yeah, I mean it's a thing of this week because it's happening tomorrow, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm going to Brighton tomorrow evening with my sister. We're literally going there in the night and then coming back after because we're going to a concert. Me and my sister, when we were little, we used to be obsessed with McFly. Like we knew every single song, every single word. We just, for some reason, we were just absolutely obsessed. So we're going to go see McFly. It was a Christmas present, but got pushed back until now. And yeah, it's in Brighton. So we're going to go see that tomorrow night. It's going to be sick.
Love
Yeah, because we just used to absolutely love McFly. So we're just going to go do it because why not? And it was a gift. I think our mum and dad got it for us for Christmas. So yeah, that's what we're going to go do.
Lovely.
That's my thing of the week, mate.
A McFly related pun in there somewhere, but I couldn't think of one quick enough.
Couldn't think of one. That's all right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
He lost it.
Sorry, guys.
That is
Henry, it's all about you now. What's yours?
Obviously.
Week.
So actually, mine's today. I think today was the first day I kind of like started my new life. But obviously, I'm a bit of a chunky boy, and I don't like being a chunky boy. So today I started like my big like not weight loss, but kind of like a weight loss plan.
Yeah.
I did 10,000 steps today, which obviously most people do anyway, but I'm not very active. So
Yeah,
my
that's
10k. I've drank all my liquid I need to drink because normally I'm dehydrated, and I spent about an hour bulk cooking, and so I've got my meal preps all ready for the next like 5 days, and now I just need to stick to the plan, and hopefully next time you intro me on Interlude, it won't be the chunky but funky, it'll be the buff but
tough.
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 Yeah, buff and tough.
Buff, tough. Yeah.
HennersHG. Yeah.
That's so hard to say.
So yeah, I've for a long time I've obviously tried to lose weight, but even now, like I'm just trying to be hopeful that I stick to it because most of the time I break it within like 2 weeks because it's just a fucking horrendous cycle of just that looks really tasty.
Well, it's not normal, innit? Like you just do what you're familiar with, and to completely just switch a whole routine.
It's just
just like normality.
Yeah. Well, that's I'm trying to just like completely like snap it because like a lot of people, I've watched so many YouTube videos and spoken to so many people, and they're like, oh yeah, just like slowly wean into it because like you won't you can't change too many things at once, and I've tried to do that and then I end up just going back on it, so I'm just breaking everything at once.
Break it,
just,
bro. Yeah.
Even if one of them sticks, even like the walking sticks or the drinking water sticks, like at least something stuck.
I think surely the hardest one would be walking, I think, because you actually you got to get up, you got to leave, you got to walk.
Yeah. So well, I walk my dog every day, so I do that anyway, and it's just doing like the extra steps on top of it. Right. So I often just like walk to like a random place and just like listen to music. Yeah. I was listening to the Interlude on one of my walks.
Come on.
Yeah. So I think that might be my weekly thing. I might listen to the Interlude on my
every Thursday at 6 o'clock. You heard it here first.
Wow.
Come on.
But yeah, that's my thing of the week is that I'm hopefully gonna pile off the pounds because I might have put a little bit on during COVID, but I think we all.
I think everyone has. Honestly,
I think it's allowed.
But
also, you put this might not happen to you guys, but I forgot to say this: you put on weight when you go to uni, so.
Okay.
I'm hoping, mate. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gymming now 3 to 4 times a week as well, and I'm just trying to.
Well, this is
well, so.
if you move away from home because obviously you're eating what you're making, so you kind of when especially like when you're first year, like you're drinking a lot, and obviously alcohol has a lot of calories in it, and then you have like Domino's or like a kebab afterwards. Or like people are like, oh, do you want to go Spoons? And you're like, oh, do you want to go Nando's? You don't really want to say no. So you just But then I wouldn't say if I said no to all those things, I'd go back on what I said earlier. So
true.
But it's not.
Jay. Hey.
Good luck to you on your journey, mate. You still look gorgeous to us, of course. But
Thank you. It's to try and boost the body confidence and self confidence, and then
of course, man.
Also, I just want to two-foot someone in football. I want to play football again properly. That's actually like the main thing as well.
Play football.
Because there's a lot of people I've spoken to, they're like, oh yeah, you don't really need to lose weight, you're fine. I'm like, yeah, but I want to like 2-foot some bastard trying to go on goal. Like,
yeah.
I love my
If you
football.
go on training
so-
sessions and stuff, even if it's like a little 5-a-side with mates or something.
Yeah. Oh, I
even
used to
going out and
play
doing that,
5-a-side.
Yeah, you used to do
Southampton.
that, so. Yeah.
do it now,
but-
because that's a good weight loss thing. Just like,
Well, I don't have anyone back in
Need to find
where
out
I
then.
currently live at home.
Yeah.
who
you have
play-
me, mate. You've got me.
I'll come and commute like an hour and a half to. I probably would, to be fair.
Don't bait my ends. Yeah.
It's an hour and a half. I've not baited my end, so it's a big
yeah.
circle
Yeah,
radius
hour and a
of where I
half
could
could be
be.
there's
Anywhere.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely anywhere, yeah. Very true.
Kind of
Okay,
in
so we
Falmouth.
have Uni McFly weight loss. That's what we've got. So
Hashtag
that's
Uni
like that.
McFly weight loss. And he was like, basically, at the end of everything in the week, you put them together, like hashtag it. So it's like Uni
Hashtag
McFly
Uni McFly
weight loss
weight
all
loss.
together.
Don't forget to
Hashtag.
hashtag it. Up the
Get that
tags.
trending on Twitter, please.
Please, number one trending.
So we don't have a second question. We would normally have a second question.
No,
here.
we do. We
we
do
do?
have a second
Oh, we
question.
do?
Yes, we do. Of course
Oh,
we
shit.
do.
Oh, shit.
Come on then.
Okay.
Right. The second question. This is. I thought Henry was going to get the first one, but this
I got
second one, I don't. To be fair, yeah, I didn't expect Tyler to get the first one. I thought Henry would, and they didn't. So I could be surprised. This second one, I'm almost certain because there's no multiple choice. Tyler won't get this.
Right.
Henry might. Henry. No, he won't. He won't. I can tell you for a fact he won't.
No, not a chance.
I'll put money on it. Do you want to put money on it?
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's up to you two, not me. I ain't
Henry-
putting no money on it.
I feel like you should get this.
Oh,
feel like you
okay.
should.
I love it. You said that about the last one, and here we are. I thought I'd tweet out, but my butt itches, which I knew I didn't tweet out, but
Okay. We
Okay.
just do it anyway.
The question is,
So there's
how
numbers.
many
Yeah.
how many how many Twitch followers does Henry have?
oh, I actually do know this because I checked it earlier.
You do.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I'll go first then. I'll go first.
Yeah, Tyler goes first.
I know
Why'd
you
you
had
get
a
it
lot,
wrong
and then
now?
it just all went. I remember, like, well, not all went. Most of it went.
So I did have 700. I had like 720, and then overnight I dropped like.
Stop. Okay, that's it. That's
Oh,
it.
well.
Then you're gonna say it. Then you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, you're gonna tell him the answer.
Well, no, because I've gone up
Shut
since
up.
then.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but
well,
you're
I'm
giving
gonna
him a rough.
say.
You're
I'm
giving
gonna
him a
say
Okay.
400. Nah. I'm saying it because your face on it. Like 450.
Henry!
450. That's my answer.
450. Henry, how many have you got there?
If you had another 102 on there, you'd be correct.
He's
Mad.
actually got it on the spot.
Correct.
552 followers. Well done,
Crazy.
mate.
Yeah.
And well done for that as well. That's it. I've literally, I'm on 381 at the moment. I'm trying to get to
think-
400.
I've gained over 1,000 overall, but obviously I went from 720 to 420 like overnight.
They got rid
That's
of.
nuts.
I literally remember looking. I've looked at other people's accounts. No one else has dropped these followers.
That's never happened to
could-
me. Touch wood.
I
That's
literally
never happened
just
to me,
lost 400 followers overnight, and I remember looking at my I went on Twitch tracker, and I was like, "Is it just like a visual glitch?" And then like after a couple of
Yeah.
days, it just goes boom like that, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But my viewers didn't really drop, so I didn't really mind.
Sorry, Karen. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously I've gone back up to 500, but I've not streamed in like 4 months properly, so
Yeah.
sorry
you're-
to any of
you're-
my
but-
viewers.
But you're returning, aren't you, mate?
I should be making a return.
Yes.
yeah.
So
Should be making a return. So why
Is there a
did
date?
so yeah, what's the date?
is there like a week,
exclusive, mate.
month?
Let's get Interlude exclusive.
It will be soon
Soon.
because FIFA 20. I get FIFA 22. I think on the 27th
You pre-order.
when I can play it. I've already pre-ordered it,
Come on, he's ready.
so
he's ready.
it's 27th is when it comes out. But I think I'm gonna start like a week or a week and a half before then to kind of like wean myself back into it.
Okay, so there's your date, lads. There's your date.
So this got to get released on Thursday. So about a week from this, maybe I might start streaming again.
Come on.
Love that. The return. So when did you first ever start streaming? Like, what was the beginning of streaming for you?
So I remember streaming Overwatch on a random day, on a one-off, but that doesn't really count. But I think the first time I ever started streaming properly was the 24th
Wow.
of March 2020, because it was the day after.
Was that it? I thought you was way before that.
No, it was the day
It's a lot of long
after
you started.
lockdown.
Yeah.
day after lockdown, because we got absolutely levered that night from Big Boris telling us to stay inside. We got very drunk.
Yeah.
And then the next day I started streaming Warzone.
Yeah,
So the first thing I ever streamed was Warzone. And then the rest is history. I've gone through lots of games. And I streamed, I think I streamed pretty solidly for about a year. And then at the end of uni, it's been very spotty. And obviously I've not really done it for like, I had like a 2-month break or a month break. Then I came back for like a 2-week period, and I've been off since because I've just worked. Life's been busy, and I've not enjoyed it for a number of reasons. And I never do anything I don't enjoy.
You don't enjoy streaming?
Yeah, I didn't. I stopped. There was things and factors which stopped my enjoyment of streaming. So I stopped it, and I'm trying to go past that, and now I want to start streaming again.
Come on. Return, we'd love to see it. I'm gonna hopefully try and get back into it a little bit, like when uni kicks up again, if I ever have a spare evening or something in the week every now and then.
It's like, weird because obviously it was such a routine, and it was a thing where it was like I really enjoy doing this and I did it, but then when I had that month off, it just changed everything. And now, even thinking about it now, I'm like, how do I stream? Like, what do I do? Like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue how I used to stream for like 6 hours a day. I still don't get how people
see what happens, mate.
Yeah,
that's all that happens.
So that's stream anxiety. I expect too much from myself, and then
you're all good. So the reason you took a break was literally just because of work, and you fell out.
It was because I wanted to finish my degree, which was number one. Because like workload on my degree, like I was literally doing stuff every day. Like there's a point where I was editing a studio show for like 8 hours a day, and the last thing I wanted to do was to like spend that long editing and then go and stream. Like I just needed like a mental break from the computer. So like I would come off my computer and try and just relax. And then obviously got a bit of a pattern where like it was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or like and especially like I've not really played. Obviously, I played FIFA, but like, I didn't really stream FIFA because it got to. I didn't really know how to like create content on FIFA, and now I've kind of learned how I want to make content on FIFA. But I've not really enjoyed like games in general, and I don't know if any of you have this. But obviously, I streamed a lot of Minecraft, and I haven't really played Minecraft. I don't really enjoy Minecraft anymore.
We get it all the time, man. You play them games for a little bit, and then you just like you sit down on your PC, and you're just like, what do I even do?
Yeah.
Like recently, me and Tyler started been getting back into like GTA RP.
Yeah.
I think
it's phases. It's phases. Minecraft is definitely a phase game, like 100%. Like
give
maybe
it like
in
a month, and we'll probably all be banging that game out.
Henry's gonna come to us and be like, "Yo, so I'm starting SMP. Like, you can stream it."
Yo, look at Henry's Twitter in a month. There'll be like 4 more applications for SMPs.
You make me laugh. They get fucking bare views, man. People are interested.
Yeah.
People have tried to make SMPs off the back of what we've made. Fucking no one's turned up.
Yeah. So, then we join it, we play it for a bit, we have these crazy ideas, and just like, then it just goes downhill.
I feel really bad for you, Henry, because you started Unify and we didn't even start what we claimed the biggest area. We didn't start what we was going to do.
I didn't really get involved. It was
I
think it's like the idea and concept we have of it I thought was really cool, but like it didn't help when obviously you guys weren't really like around and streaming a lot, which meant other people weren't around and streaming a lot. And then we
bring the numbers, mate. What can I say?
Well, yeah, like some people like went to like town. Like there's some people like really like did loads of it. They did it in a space of 2 weeks and then had like nothing. And they were like,
that's a problem as well.
So
that happens a lot. I feel like that's something, if you're out there making an SMP, that's something you really need to try and tackle, which is what we tried to tackle with Unify, or you tried to tackle with Unify, like giving it a sort of storyline aspect to keep people on, because happened with, no offense, but Streamer SMP, when we joined that, everyone got the best possible gear, finished their bases in a couple of weeks, and then no one played anymore. And so
that's how some people play Minecraft though. Like some people, I was gonna say I'll name names, it's not really a big deal. But like some people just want to get the end dragon, get elytras, and then that's it, they're done. And they don't really like building the big kingdoms and stuff, and like just having fun. Like some people
that's what me and Tyler were like.
People that's what happened with the streamer SMP.
Stream SMP was so sick for us for building because people would run up to us and be in the best gear and we'd be running around in like,
like iron.
Average iron.
Still.
But then you'd go to our base and it was insane.
It was crazy. Yeah.
I really enjoyed the streamer SMP that we had, like the Bantonese one. I thought it was really good.
It was so sick.
I thought a lot. I think it just. I think it just kind of like reached its like it got obviously Bantonese wanted to have like a really like vanilla experience, which I totally understand, and that wasn't an issue at all. I think the issue was that some literally like one or two people, but especially when it came to the end cities, like that was a major issue. Like 2 people literally just raided everything and got all the great gear, and then just like stopped. And then I think it took me like 4 hours to find Elytra. In the end,
I had to buy mine. I had to buy mine.
Alexis, come on.
Yeah, we have to buy.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate about Minecraft.
Then
like,
we never went to. I don't think we ever went to the end cities after that. Maybe once, but like.
I've never been an end. I never went to the end in Stream SB. I'm pretty sure.
You did, bro. The end of farm, bro.
Doesn't really count though, does it?
No. Well, yeah.
We weren't there. We weren't there for the dragon.
Well, yeah, that's something that like I think I missed the dragon, but I think I was just busy, and that's not really an issue with them. That's an issue with me. I really enjoyed the show.
Streamer SMP was so sick. Like we put hours into that server. We had our storage system alone took us like days to weeks to do.
It's something that I really wanted to replicate with, but obviously it never really kind of hit. But Bantony obviously knows he knows a lot of streamers, and that's how I got involved, because I knew him through someone else. And I think the whole kind of concept of having loads of actual active streamers was really good. But I think after like a week, the activity went like absolutely dropped, and it literally just did become like our storm lot.
Yeah.
But then also, because there's something that I've tried to, if you've looked at my Twitter over the last year, I've tried to get into a lot of SMPs. Obviously, that I'm making my own. But the Minecraft streamer community and content community is bloody toxic. And it's not something I wanted to be a part of at all. Yeah. Like, I've seen a lot of people tweet some not crazy things, but like, I just, the small Minecraft streamer community, they're all, I'm not painting everyone with the same brush here, they're not all like this. But a lot of people is just out there to try and get numbers, and they'll do it where if someone's getting cancelled for doing something, they'll go from being their best mate 1 second because they got loads of views to just saying they're the worst person in the world. I'm not really about that kind of. I don't really work on eggshells the whole time, especially like the other issue as well. Because I was in one called Life SMP for a little bit, but I ended up leaving it because obviously I was 22 and I'm 23 now. Obviously, I know you guys. I've known you guys for a long time. You're over 18. Obviously, you're like turning 20 soon, I think.
Yeah.
Like you're old, mature guys. And obviously, I can have banter around you guys and know that it's just banter and jokes.
Yeah.
But like, I'll go into these like calls trying to have a chat with like some people who I've not really met on the internet before, and they'd be like around my age or and then some person would come in who's like 13, and I don't want to have to like. I'm just not about that.
Turn it down or tone it down.
And then some of the stuff, like there was one thing I always thought was crazy. Like there was these like bunch of like 14-year-old like girls who were in this SMP, and they made like a whole like penis land, and they were just talking about like penis. They were being very sexual and sexualizing a lot of things, and I was like, I'm a 22-year-old adult. I can't be here. Like I had to like remove myself from the situation, because I was like, this is outrageous. Like,
that's
and then the guy who owned it ended up getting cancelled for like that kind of thing of like grooming and shit. And I was just like,
shit.
Turns out he was king of Penis Land. And they were his subjects.
I always thought it was nuts that there's people who are like my age who will happily hang around with people who are like a lot younger than them.
I understand viewers. Like we've got people like Jess and Goofy who are a little bit on the younger side, but watch our content and like it. Like I understand. But like to
I would never talk and say things.
Share your deepest, darkest secrets and be best friends with like.
I feel like it depends on the it depends on the 13 and 14. Like it depends on the 14-year-old how old they are. Like if they seem mature and they can actually hold a conversation, then sure. Like I don't mind.
Well, you say it. There was what's his name? He was on Unifier. I think he's called Sam. He's called Sam Girl now on Twitter. Stack. He was like
the green
15,
logo, right?
Yeah, he was like 15,
yeah.
16. One of the nicest guys I've ever spoken to. He's lovely.
So I didn't even know he's
Obviously, there's a massive age difference there, but he was very mature and like and I didn't have to ever worry about saying stuff around him because he just wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But like, I just think as an adult, I have a place of responsibility, and like I have to be the adult in the situation, and be like, this is not okay. I'm gonna go before like someone gets cancelled, or like you know, someone says something stupid. They shouldn't stay around children because you're an adult. Be an adult. Fucking weirdo.
No, 100.
I want to do a rant then. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's alright. That's all good. So Minecraft streaming ain't for you, but something that is for you at the moment, mate. We touched on it earlier. Is bloody TikTok.
TikTok.
You tweeted on the 6th of September. You said, I spent 1.5 years grinding on Twitch, and in the space of a week, I already have more TikTok followers than Twitch followers. Facepalm emoji.
It is crazy.
Is that like disappointing, or is it? I mean, it's sick at the same time because like it's numbers, like it's just on a different platform.
I wouldn't use the word disappointing.
Yeah,
obviously, as it's already been pointed out to me by some lovely people, that TikTok followers are far less valuable.
Yeah.
And obviously they're easier to get. But I always say, if it's easy to get, do it yourself.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
If it's easy to get, like everyone should have like 200k. Like
but I think true.
It's not, bro. It's not as easy as people like. It's not.
The content.
Bro, we post on the Interlude TikTok like every other day. Every day on the Interlude TikTok, and we ain't putting
1 day.
We ain't putting 200. We ain't putting 200k views. Like
I made what a lot of people do, and I think I did a lot of research. No, it's not really a lot of research, but like you kind of need to work out like what TikTok is there for, and it's for short form content, and that's what people are there for. They want something short and funny to like look at while they're on the toilet. Like so you have to make short content that's funny. Like I used to take my Minecraft clips and try and turn them into TikToks, which does work. Like occasionally one will blow up and one will do well, because if it's a really good clip, it's a really good clip. But you need to like get something where people will share it. So the one that blew up, which is the first one that blew up, was obviously I knew 100% people were going to share that because it's a funny video. And I knew that basically all it's saying is like, send this to your friends who don't pass you the ball in pro clubs, which like everyone does. Like people, anyone who plays pro clubs will be like, oh, that's you. You never pass. Have you seen this new thing? You can now pass me the ball. Like I knew it was going to bang. I didn't think it would bang like that.
How many views is it on? Do you want me to stat check it, or you got it?
I have just checked my phone because I knew talking about TikTok. My inbox is on 51 right now. So I have 51 new notifications since starting this podcast.
That's so sick.
Which is a bit crazy.
Oh, really?
But
since starting the podcast, bro. Since
starting
the podcast. It's not. It's so the video you're talking about is on 227,000 views.
Oh my god!
Wow,
which is a bit nuts. It's got like 29,000 likes, 785 comments, 1.5 or 1,500 shares on it.
Jeez,
which is like the key thing, because obviously like
the
way TikTok works is like if you share stuff. Well, we need to like get big on TikTok or to have a video that does well. They need to watch the entire TikTok, or at least try and watch like 90% of it. Because if someone's not watching the entire thing, TikTok's like, well, no, he's not watching the entire thing. We're not going to send this out. More people are going to watch it.
Yeah.
So I knew of that TikTok. I had to try and like draw people in quickly. And since then, obviously the ones I've done, they aren't the greatest, but I knew that people, obviously the new hero cards, which are like new to the game. I knew that people would be wanting new cards and stuff and like seeing what new stuff. So I put out these ones. And I did one for Peter Crouch, and I didn't think people cared so much about Peter Crouch, but that one's now almost on 100,000. And that one's done but I knew that one was going to do a lot better because it came out just after the EA Sports one.
Man's cracking the algorithm right now.
The thing is as well, which is hilarious, is that
any Twitch followers from it, do you reckon?
Huh?
Have you gained any Twitch followers from it?
Oh, I don't think I have, because I've not really been
promoting this,
like plugging it at all. Like I know that. Well, my plan was to try and have like some small base of what I thought. I was like, oh, if I get to like 500 followers, that'll be elite. Like if I get to 500 on TikTok by the time I've built up, that'd be crazy. I'm now on 3,500, which is just crazy. And I'm basically getting, I think I'm getting a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And it's some of them are watching that video. Like that one has now gone and like repeated itself.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Porter about this because he had hit one TikTok that really blew up. But he said that like at one point it would just like get viral again. And I think that's kind of happened that for some reason I'm only getting notifications for that one and Peter
that
Crouch.
one video. Yeah.
And the other ones aren't really getting watched. But it still helps like the views on all the other ones. Because obviously people who follow you, some of them look at your profile and then look at your other videos and then they send them to their friends and stuff like that. So when it comes to TikTok, it's just trying to like produce content where people are watching the entire thing and that it kind of draws people in from the start. Yeah. I would recommend, I've of the Minecraft ones I used to do, they used to like range between like 20 to like 40 seconds long. Mm-hmm. But like I now try and keep it under 20 seconds. Every time I go over 20 seconds, it just doesn't do well at all. Because people don't want to sit there and watch a video for that long. People just want
How long are our ones, bro?
I mean, you can't have a podcast for 20 seconds, bro, so it's a bit
Well, yeah, that's
hard.
the issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Then also, you say that, I do watch some TikToks for a long time, like, I occasionally get, like, podcast ones come up, like the Tiny Meat Gang, or, like, there's a football one that comes up all the time. And I don't mind watching the long ones.
Yeah.
Then occasionally, like, if the style of it isn't good, like, the first 5 seconds isn't good, I'm not watching it.
That's the thing now with content. It's like attention spans are so short now because it's not like a YouTube video where you've committed to searching it up, clicking on it and watching it. It's literally the next entertaining video is one swipe away. And then attention spans. If you're not feeling the video within 3 seconds, people are going to be like, just see you later.
That's it.
You say that with YouTube. I was looking up recently. I was looking up like things to do with like weight loss and stuff. But even then, I was clicking on the video, and if the first 5 seconds was like just didn't get into the video, I was like, I'll just move on and find something that just gets straight into it and gives it to me straight away.
That's how.
So I think it's just
how
life is right now.
Yeah, tutorials. Yeah, you know, when it's not just like to the point, or you search like a video that's like 4 minutes and not like 18.
Yeah, I need something. I need it quick. I need it now because my life's just. I need it quick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. I really need the toilet. Can I scoot off real quick?
Go for it.
We can outro if you want.
I mean, actually, no, we're actually done. Yeah, we're actually done.
We're actually done.
Okay.
So if you want,
never mind.
Real quick. Henry, mate, what's the future for you?
What's the future for me?
What's the future?
Oh God, I don't know. Hopefully, working in a full-time job.
Love that.
Working for a football club somewhere. That's like the dream. Obviously, working for the mighty Reds, Manchester United. That's like the number one for me. Like, if I could work for Manchester United in the media department, that's like my dream. Yeah. If not, though, I'd want to work for like a club or like just working within football. That's like my realistic future. Well, not realistic. That's like my realistic life goals. And what I want to try and achieve.
Hard.
Bit kind of like fantasy world. I'd love to be a content creator, but like I know
the fact that you thought of it though, it means it's possible, right?
Manifest
I know the steps to get there. It's just committing and staying to the steps and then like playing with the algorithms and trying to get the videos up there.
Yeah.
But obviously, like we've all been doing YouTube.
Easier said than done. Yeah, easier said than done.
Yeah. We know it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Talk to Paul. He knows too much.
He knows too much.
We did an interview with him, mate.
That is That's basically it. The HennersHG interview. I hope you enjoyed your stay, my guy.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing guest. Amazing guest.
I've been getting you on another time for facts.
I'd love to. I was surprised you asked. I didn't think my life was that interesting.
Yeah, mate.
This is one of the longest episodes we've filmed in a while as well. Like,
sure.
Interview wise as well.
Interview wise, yeah. It's a long one.
Very good,
nice.
Mate. But yeah, thank you for watching. We have been an interview podcast. My name is Ty Lovance.
Mine's Calamaro.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You've heard our guest. Sorry, no. You've heard chill. You've heard our guest. HennersHG. Every link of his that is relevant will be down in the description below. If you're not on YouTube, get on YouTube. It'll be there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's about it. Rate us 5 stars because as you heard at the start of the podcast, you'll get a shout out. All right.
Read your review.
We'll catch you guys as well. We'll catch you guys when we catch you. Adios, mis amigos.